What's good, YouTube? This is your homebody Radio here with the first episode of a brand new Let's Play project. This project is going to be a Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now, Brawl is the third installment in the Smash Bros. Series. Kind of a less liked one out of all of them, to be fair. But, you know what? The game still does have its charm and such. So, for this project, we'll be playing through Subspace Emissary. So, going to make a new file. This actually is a new system. Crap. Okay, hold on. This Wii is, it's not so much that it's new. It's newer. How can I put it? I wiped my Wii because I transferred all my data on it to my Wii U. Alright, that should all be good. So because of that, I don't have any Brawl data on it, or at least I didn't until I did a recent playthrough of Subspace. That's why you notice I have no name or anything. So, but you know what? That's fine. Let us begin. We're going to be playing through the entire game on hard, so let us go. Oh, we're thrown straight into an immediate battle between two titans of Nintendo, Kirby and Mario. Now, I'm actually not going to use Mario much whenever we get a chance to, so I'm actually just going to use him now. But so, we are introduced to the first of our huge cast. Also, we're introduced to the low time. Mario! He's basically what you'd expect Mario to be. He's strong, he's basically the middle of the road character. Nothing too special about him. So in this game, all characters have a plethora of moves at their disposal. They have the aerials and ground moves. So to start off, we're going to start off with this. Okay, I wasn't hitting anything and Mario was walking to the right. There we go. So to start off, Mario has his four specials. You have his standing B, which is Fireball, good zoning tactic. Down B, which is Flood, which I've never seen the use of. Side B, which is the Cape. The Cape can be used to deflect projectiles and enemy attacks. It turns enemies around as they're attacking you, or even dashing, so it's a very useful tactic. And Mario's Up B, which is his typical uppercut. Now, on the ground, the way this game works, it's not like a traditional fighter where you have a health bar that you deplete. No, the objective is to make your opponents go flying by increasing their damage. The higher damage you have, the more knockback moves will give you. So, but you need to take advantage of that in order to defeat your opponents. Now, I am taking my time in this fight just to kind of explain some stuff about the game. However, all in all, this is a very simple fighting game. A lot of people go, "Oh, this isn't a fighter," and I'm just like, that's a bit of a disservice to this game. All right, and that should be a dead Kirby. All right, get in there. So, yeah. And at that, we're thrown into another battle. So, we get to pick our team that we get to use for this. So, the way the game works, when you get the option to pick multiple characters, as you die as characters, other characters come in. So we're going to start this off with Kirby. Kirby is the lovable pink ball you know from all the different Kirby games. Okay? Kirby is ranked number 20 in the Brawl tier list. Kirby is a fast character with a lot of options to his name. However, it isn't exactly easy to take advantage of them. So, Kirby's special, excuse me. His neutral B is Kirby's classic suck-up move, where he eats someone. However, against these type of enemies, that move isn't too useful, but in actual battle, it allows him to copy the neutral B of opponents. Kirby's side B is his hammer. Kirby's hammer swings twice when in the air, once when in the ground, and on the ground the swings are much slower, so good thing to keep in mind. Kirby's up B is a cutter attack right there. I believe it's actually called Final Cutter. And Kirby's down B is the stone move. Kirby just turns into a rock and falls out of the sky. Now, what I did get a chance to mention is, in addition to having different characters have different aerial moves. They have the neutral air, they have the forward air, back air, up air, and down air. Let me shut off a little bit. Down air! Now, the strength of these moves are what frequently determines characters' strength in the tier list. I'll walk into that. As well as their tilts. This is Kirby's down tilt. And Kirby's up tilt. Now, if you notice, I turned up jump off because typically you can use X, Y, or tapping up to jump. I turn up jump and X jump off. I turn X jump off so that I can just do stuff like that. It's easier for me to grab with X. And I turn up jump off so I can up tilt easily. Because right now I'm holding up on the control stick. What's up on the ground? That allows me to do this. If you're holding up and attack, you do that. Characters, when doing normal attacks, when doing like your normal attacks, you have 3 different tilts you can use. Unfortunately, I have to explain that later because we don't get a chance. Looks like the princesses have been captured. It's up to Kirby to save the day. So, in this battle, you're forced to use Kirby. It's pretty simple stuff here. You just need to break one of the princesses out of the cage. Hitting the corresponding cage will weaken the health bar on that cage. Hitting Petey Piranha will slightly weaken both of the princess cages. So keep that in mind. You can use that as your advantage. Petey typically will just attack with a lot of swinging moves with his arms. And he jumps a lot, so that's all you really have to worry about. As a whole, this is typical first ball status where it's not really that tough. If you can even call it tough at all. Final Cutter. Oh, that was not fun. So, I'll finish what I was talking about in a little bit, just since this is a boss fight and it's almost over, there's no point. Oh, bad dodge roll. Because I still have a lot of moves to talk about in this game. Stage clear. So, Kirby as you under 18, as well as Princess Peach. All of the save files. We're gonna go down here to save file 20 because we're awesome like that. But normally I would end the episode here, but you know what? I'm gonna try to rush through one more stage. So this will be a little bit of a long episode. I love this. I get to jam to this really good Kid Icarus remix. But so, this is Pit. Pit is the star character of Kid Icarus. Before this game, most people probably didn't know who Pit was, primarily because Kid Icarus never had a sequel until Kid Icarus Uprising, or a continuation, I could say. Because I really can't say that's a sequel, since I guess you can't call it a sequel. So, we have our hero. Oh, shit. These black creatures have attacked us, and now they're all over Pit's world. This is better time A to show Pit's special abilities. So, Pit has 4 specials just like everyone else. He has his neutral B, which is his arrow. People have been known to spam this arrow and cause a lot of hatred. He has his side B, which is another move that people hate, which is when Pit twirls his little bow blade into a little circle, dealing a lot of damage to enemies and frequently stun locking them. Ow. Pit's down B is a shield, which allows him to block moves and even reflect moves back at opponents. And his up B allows him to fly. This is a really good recovery in normal brawl matches. But as a whole, Pit is ranked number 17th on the tier list. Now, he's about a mid-tier character because of that. I personally think Pit's much higher, as do people in Japan and such, since that Japan does have a different tier list to America. Pit's got a lot of strong moves, such as his back aerial, and his smash attacks are quite strong. His main problem, from what I've been told, is the fact that his moves do get weaker over time. So if you keep using the same moves over and over again, they do start to lose their punch. So, what I was talking about before, back when I was playing as Kirby, characters have a lot of moves at their disposal. Let me make sure no cutscene comes. I'm sorry, that's so badass how that just happened like there. But you know what? As I'll continue to say, characters do have a lot of moves at their disposal. When in the air, you have a total of 5 aerials at your disposal. You have your neutral aerial, which is hitting an attack without hitting any buttons. Up air, down air, back air, and forward air. You're gonna frequently hear me refer to most of my aerials as fair, dare, nair, and bear. Typically because like fair forward, bear back, dare down, and nair is neutral. Pit has actually a really strong back air and an adequately strong forward air, which both give him a lot of strength in aerial combat where he can juggle opponents. His back air being probably one of, if not his best killing move. Now, in addition to that, characters also have tilts, which tilts can be done by hitting the control stick and an attack while on the ground. For example, this is Pit's normal attack combo. That is his forward tilt. That is his down tilt. And that's his up tilt. These moves can be used, due to their different hitboxes and such, can be used to get around enemies like who are in different and weird positions in order to combo them better. Now, along with your tilts and your aerials, characters have smash attacks. Smash attacks can be done by either. Now, I'm assuming you're using the GameCube controller. They can either be done by hitting the attack button and a direction, up, down, left, or right, such as this. And you can hold them and charge them up to make them deal more damage, like so. Or by tapping the control stick. Now, you only have 3 different smash attacks. You have side smash, up smash, and down smash. Down smashes for most characters do hit in both directions. So, these are more different things that you have at your disposal. Every character's moves have different strengths, speeds, priorities, and such, which that is typically what makes it the difference between whether a character is really good in this game or not. Now, over the course of this game, you're going to frequently hear me talk about the tier list, because when characters first come out, I am going to mention their place on the American Brawl tier list. However, please note, the tier list is not fact. The tier list is common consensus by tournament players due to the success of characters in tournament play. I.e., it is how people do with the characters. It's based off their representation in tournaments. It's based on the skill of tournament players. And it's based on their advantages and disadvantages in battle. Now, Pit's actually a strange character in the fact that he has more than one extra jump. Like, that's my one jump off the ground, right? Pit has 1, 2, 3 additional jumps. And if you hold the jump button at a point while jumping as Pit, you can begin to glide. Now, gliding is very useful. I'm gonna jump on this because it'll make me move faster. Gliding is very useful just because it allows you to glide down, get a quick attack on your opponent. You can use it to approach your opponent. Like, say you're off the stage and you go, bam. I actually messed it up. You can do it so that you land right on the ground and can go straight into like Pit's tilt. I can do it in an actual game, or you can just glide out into like an aerial. I don't know if that's any different. Yeah, that's a different aerial actually. That is a different aerial when Pit glides. So that gives Pit another option in the fight. So, with all my long-winded explanations, I'm doing my best to explain the different characters. I know that there's probably a lot more intricacies than what I am explaining, because I'm not a tournament player, but I do look at things from a tournament viewpoint. So, I'm going to save. And next episode, we're going to continue onward in the Subspace Emissary. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, do me a favor, leave me a comment, a like, and please subscribe. Peace, peace, and deuce, deuce. See ya!